For generations, people have created their own secret ways of talking, almost like hidden languages within their social groups. Think of carny talk from the carnival world.
MC squared ring times 2 drop kicks, drop down and get it again.
Back slang where words are flipped backwards. Polari from underground British culture. Thieves' cant used by criminals in old Europe. Cockney rhyming slang. Even modern twists like pig Latin or prison yard codes.
If you gize in any kind of wheeze, then ease on it.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Because now it's no, it's not, is it?
What is that?
Listen, right? So I'm saying you have to own your truth.
Now, on TikTok, a channel called Shirilla the Killer has been making it easier to decode the cryptic conversations between Mackenzie Shirilla and her mom, Natalie. In one statement, Mackenzie passes along what an inmate supposedly said about her, describing her body in detail. And from there, rumors started swirling about her relationships and who she was becoming behind bars.
The greatest podcast of all time, especially when it comes to true crime and when it comes to covering the prison genre, man. We got Ronnie Blue Eyes, DBS Stuck in the System, YouTube Streets Podcast. Let's go. What up, guys?
Can't call it, Ronnie. I can't call it, Plug. I just want to, hear what's going on with the gibberish, the pig Latin, the gypsy talk, the whatever you want to call it. There's
Not
so many
gypsy
different
talk.
names. Not gypsy talk.
Yes, because Ronnie's been correct about this the whole time, and DBS, you have too. Both of you guys have been correct. People have been saying gypsy. It's not gypsy talk. The paperwork in the folders on when you download it from the website of Strongville, you download it says carny talk. They have a little but when it comes to this video, this explains it perfectly. Shout out to Shirilla the Killer, but it's gibberish, aka what do you call it?
Pig Latin.
Ronnie.
Carny
Pig Latin.
talk. Yeah. There's all different kinds of versions, but basically they've been using a mixture of both of them. You know what I mean? So they weren't far off when they said Connie talk. It's just a different type of lingo. You know what I mean?
But it's not gypsy talk.
Not at all. YouTube Streets.
Yeah. They went to see Mackenzie Shirilla in the hospital.
I do want you to know that a lot of people are coming to us and reporting things. And so usually,
yes, I was told that.
Usually, the most accurate information we're going to get is from her. If there's
can I say something to her?
Yes.
She speaks to her mother in a unique language.
Yes.
It's a gibberish or a distortion of the English language. It's kind of like Pig Latin. Can we tell the police I had a seizure? Can we tell the police something like that?
Wow.
Yo, that's straight up asking for an alibi. Can we use this excuse? Can we try this? That's crazy.
Yeah, you definitely knew what you were doing when you ran into that wall.
Right.
Oh, hold on, let's go back because I need to read that to you. The most common type of gibberish used the sound idag in between vowels and syllables. Mackenzie and her mom are using es instead of idag.
Right. Like for the goth, get the goo.
Something, though, she is speaking at such a rapid pace that causes her to not always be consistent with her way of speaking it. She sometimes flips Z's for E's and will add a sound for monosyllabic words or words with mostly vowels. So let's look at some of the cards. What is gibberish with idig? It's a secret code language where you make normal sounds sound silly by inserting the sound idig into them. The goal is to make it hard for others to understand unless you also know the rules, how it works step by step. Break the word into syllable sounds. Example, banana, banana. After each consonant or syllable, add idig. Abba, bidag. Nadaga. put it all back together. Banana, the daga, the gaga, the waha.
I'm lost. I'm not gonna lie to y'all,
It's
man.
like this. It's
Vowels
like this.
usually stay the
This is
same. Cat, cadet,
this is how you
cadet.
say "fuck you" for the guck and the goo. You know what I mean? It's easy. It's simple shit.
Whoa, Ronnie's got it down. Holy
That's right,
crap.
man.
Old
It's
school
always
shit,
it's always the
project
bad
shit.
words first. Always the bad words first.
Hey, shout out to chat. Shout out to chat in that language.
Yeah, shout out to chat and
Nah, we ain't doing all that. Yo, it's crazy. I was raised in the projects. My older sister, my babysitters, they would all talk that shit. And at first, I didn't understand what they were saying, but they would talk it so much. Eventually, I picked up on that, the gibberish, the pig Latin. I started understanding it, but I didn't talk it. But you could catch words here and there, you know what I mean? But it's
So
been
examples.
years.
It's like
Hi is
Spanish. It's like Spanish.
Hadagi. Hadagi. Hi, Hadagi. Mom. Midikamadamagabam.
It'd be
Holy
Hidaga.
crap.
Sigadikachukudugu.
Yo,
You know what I
that's
mean?
crazy.
All that shit, bro. Oh, some families may even insert their own secret sound, making it harder for others to understand.
Exactly.
They know the rules or the identifiers.
Yep.
Ooh,
That's
this is
something I
like.
brought up. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Ronnie.
I was just gonna say that's something I brought up in one of the past lives. Like there's all different kinds of talk, if you will. There's different lingos, and some people add their own twist. So people that do know how to speak it can't pick up on what they're saying. You feel me?
No, yeah, this is wild,
They
man.
got to get a
When
jazz.
we first heard about this, man, I remember when I was younger, man, there were girls that used to, they would be talking, and they wanted to let each other know something or whatever the case may be, and you would hear the pig Latin or whatever, but it was a lot simpler. It was like the basics for like pig Latin.
Only the white side could understand it for you, DBS.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
I plead the fifth. Continue.
Ani Ray.
Oh, they're trying to say that for sizzle. This is like
Oh, okay.
Yo, Jizzle, come on, man. I brought that up too as an example. That's crazy.
Let's try to say a full sentence in gibberish. I know you can do it. Let's try the sentence, I speak gibberish. So we're going to put the itaga in front of the vowels, right? And between the syllables as well.
Ronnie's got his own language. You guys can't fool me, man.
That's gibberish. No, that's easy money, plug. I'm telling you, I grew up in the projects. I listened to my older sisters and my babysitters talk this shit for years. It's been like fucking 20 years since I heard it. I was a little kid. But at the same time, it's like riding a bike. Like once I started hearing it, I could understand it. But they sped it up so fast, they almost made it impossible to understand it. But if you slow it down, bro, like I said several times, I could decipher the whole shit, bro. For the guck, get the goo.
For example, we're going to get a guy because it IDG sound in front of the I. So it a guy. Speak. It's going to be spit a geek in front of the E sound. Speak.
Told you.
Speak in front of the E. So spit a geek and then gibberish. It's 2 syllables. You guys can do this, okay? So in front of the j, and then ish, again. So jitagib, bitagur, gish. So let's get it together. And a guy spit a geek, jitagib, bitagur, gish.
It doesn't matter how something is spelled, it's how it sounds. All you do is put itaga in front of the vowels.
Yeah, it's very simple.
A-E-I-O-U sound. So for example,
Yo, you know what's crazy? Hold on. I'm just glad that, because I've been saying this, like you said, Plug, I've been saying this shit for weeks. It's been driving me crazy that they've been calling it gypsy, because I get all these Irish gypsy cousins, Irish travelers and shit. So I know the gypsy talk and the aroma, and there's different parts of that. There's different dialects of that as well. But I could just tell it was gibberish. So shout out to whoever made this video, because I was going to go live debunking the whole shit, because it had me to a point where it was annoying me that everybody was calling it gypsy when it was gibberish.
Now you're talking about the Irish. You're talking about the Irish gypsy that are still like living in caravans and shit, right?
Travelers. They're called travelers.
Yeah, like Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury is English, but he is gypsy, but he's a different kind of gypsy. Gypsy is gypsy.
Yeah,
But
there's several different kinds. You got the Russian, the Roma. You know what I mean?
Romanian gypsies are like the fucking head honchos are all gypsies, bro.
Maybe in New York.
Those. Listen, man, those Scandinavian gypsies. Oof, they got some shit with them. Black magic, all kinds of wild shit.
I is gonna be.
And Gypsy Rose is the lowest
I've
on the
never
totem
heard of
pole.
a Scandinavian gypsy ever.
Yeah, those over there, those they're woof, different, like different part of the world.
Let's try another one. My name is Cher. So in front of the air sounds, in front of the A sounds, even though it's spelled C-H-E-R, we're gonna do in front of the air sounds. So it's gonna become shida. We're gonna put itaga in front of the air. So shitagare. You see how that's starting to work? And it's going to start to seem so easy when you start hearing people talk about it. Because
We're taking a master class right now.
Is going to be going in front of the A-E-I-O-U sound. So once you really start to get it, it becomes so easy.
Can learn. The basics of gibberish is super easy. You just put ithaga in front of every vowel. So to say mom, it would be mithagam. You put the ithaga in front of the O. Dad would be dithagad. Sister would be sithagis dithagur. This language is supposed to be a secret, and I'm really upset that someone shared it.
It's very simple, bro. Yo, after a while, hold on. After a while, like I said, you hear people talking this shit, you pick up on it very easily. For the guk, you're the goo. It's very easy, bro. And then Pig Latin's just like Oni Ray. They just add the, you know what I mean? You already know. But they're two different, just to clarify, they're two different things. They're two different dialects. You got Pig Latin, you got gibberish. But they kind of mix the two, and they add their own little flavor in to try to throw people off. But everything they were saying was very easy to decipher. But shout out to whoever made this, man, because like I said, I've been trying to debunk that gypsy shit for a while. So salute.
I stitched this with a secret code or secret language that you used as a kid.
He's a miziliziza. Tizuizu isantizu biziza nize lizidizel vizidizizo.
She's her.
He's okise.
Now that's different.
These are quizzes.
They get a different,
Okay.
they get a different dialect. So it ain't like the normal like the goo or the gauge plus the gug. You know what I mean? That's like a little different than what they doing.
This is the easy shit.
Yep.
Weezas and shit.
CZ Cruiset Lizanguisa Jesus. Part of that cut off. I don't know. But yeah, my sister and I, we use Iziz at Izazizar, Izencisert Cizaliz Abisol.
Yay!
Some can even rap.
Of myself rapping rap god in gibberish or double talk or talk,
shit.
whatever you guys.
Yeah,
this
bro,
gonna be crazy. She about to rap god and gibberish. This gonna be
Like to call it. It gets rigging on TikTok. So I thought I'd give it another try.
Come on, she missing all kinds of stuff.
She rehearsed that shit a few times too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, okay, here we go. The creepy music too.
Bribery or something. That's all I could think of. Like,
and there's no way she can. There's no way she can because you're going to judge for a long time. Is that somebody screaming?
No, that was a door opening. In here, so you know the juvenile facility, how we just have to like sit down all day and we're not allowed to walk around. You can just walk here. You're allowed to just walk. But he's like, don't need like these that. These kids, we can these on these feet on Peter, these kids, I mean the Peter, he's I need to eat and she's like easy. Like, girl, you trying to sneak me or something? Like,
yeah.
People keep bothering me and stuff.
Yo,
yeah, go ahead.
Yes, I just want to point something out, right? This proves what we were saying as well, not just the fact that this is not gypsy talk, right? But the fact that the mother is more like a friend or a sister. Because what parent speaks gibberish with their child, right? This is something amongst friends they talk about when they don't want to hear. So they were possibly speaking this in front of the father, saying shit they didn't want him to pick up on or understand or hear. You know what I'm saying? So that's the red flag, the fact that the mother speaks it and can understand it.
I have a theory too. I think they started working on it when they knew that the charges were coming and they started to polish it. No, they already had it. DVS, come on, you know you're going to prepare. DVS, don't be nice.
Listen,
yeah, but they would have made a real coded language. This is not hard to decode. You know what I'm saying? For the guk and the goo, everyone knows I'm saying fuck you. It's
just like you, DVS, when you put on 2 pairs of white boxers and 2 white t-shirts before you go into county, you're preparing to go to cheat. They did the same thing with this.
But You can't keep your whites no more. But they back in the day when you had a warrant, you wear 2 pair of white boxes, a wife beater, white socks. You know what I mean? You can keep it, but they got rid of that out here in Mass a while ago.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that, Plug, because when I had to turn myself in, when I got sentenced on the last one, I definitely brung 2 pair of boxers, 2 pair of socks, 2 pair of shirts. I wore a sweatsuit, and I made sure I had the correct admissible sneakers for when I got to Rikers Island, so there would be no fuck shit. And I went in there and I waited to go up north, and it was one hell of a ride. But it's Rikers Island. But you're definitely right about being prepared, because that's something that I was already preparing for before I went in. Months, even when I knew I was taking the time, I already knew that was a part of the roster. Went in there with my book, had something to read while I was in the pens and all that. And when I got the Rikers, it was just like second nature, back to my second fucking home, I guess you could say, because at one time that was my home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
But Plug, that's crazy that you say that, right? Because if they actually prepared, they would actually do a hotter language to decode. This is some middle school shit.
yeah,
This is
I
some
like what you
elementary
said,
shit.
Ronnie. The fact that they've been talking about this, I believe they've been using this in front of the
But
fathers.
we're not dealing with some smart people here. We're dealing with people that were trying. They already knew the language. They did it
Shit,
against
big
Daddy.
facts.
Daddy
Yeah.
instead of Daddy turned into the police. The police turned into
Right,
Daddy.
right,
So now they're trying to talk and code, and it did work for a little bit. Even though
right.
the police were able to
That's a
break it
good
down.
point, bro. Because I'm like, why wouldn't they do something more complex to decode, right? Because this shit is elementary. But like you said, they ain't the brightest bulb. So that's a good
Yeah, they
point.
weren't thinking that far ahead. I think they were really thinking that there was a window period of them actually getting out, so the gibberish talk wouldn't be really noticed.
Right.
But back to the thing, they had this down already, and you could be right, Plug.
But hey, I
They
do want to
had
say
the
this, DVS. I too had double boxers and the double shirts when I went into
Oh,
county.
yeah.
But it was for, guess what? My chart. It was for
White beaters, white
it was for
tees.
driving while license suspended. I had a warrant out for my arrest for that.
Oh man, I've been there driving with a suspended license. I ran a red light, caught a warrant, never paid the ticket, had to pay for it later. We all know how that
But
go.
I tell you, I gave my wife T-shirt to somebody else before I left.
Always, man. I gave my hoodie to this old homeless dude too, man. And last time I was in the fish tank.
I got to go home, DVS. Sorry, but I'll just let you know.
you got to stay prepared, man.
Facts.
It's bad for your butt and stuff. I don't like that. A corporal? Well, I want to ask him if I can get off this pod because it's my 7 days. Hey, he's like, he's a feeder with you. He's like, he's like, we're not getting feeder like this, or he's cheating, he's like crazy and cheating. He's like, he's a feeder. He's a feeder. He's always in your reason. He's a freezer. Like talking to me, I'm like, girl, like you don't see me walking to my room. What the fuck? Why are you yelling at me? And then she wants to let me out last, and like only let one girl out, and take long as fuck to let me back out of my room and shit.
Yeah.
She being weird as fuck. I don't like.
Kenzie, that's what I mean. Just try to shut down and keep to yourself. That's all.
Yeah, that CO is doing God's work.
Right.
I'll tell you that right now. She obviously sees what the fuck is going on. Most CEOs can see to the soul. Some may not say nothing, but once they get targeted on you and they see that you're a fucking like you're easy to just get a rise, or they feel like they're doing some kind of God's work.
Right.
She's getting punished for what she's not understanding, and she's not really taking accountability for. So the CO is trying to make it a little bit rougher for her to really get a little bit of a wake-up call, like, bitch, you're not that bitch. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I don't know,
I
man.
do want to point out that you never know what their background. They could have gypsies in the family. They could speak gypsy. I just was pointing out at that time the videos that we heard, they were definitely speaking gibberish. You know what I mean? That's just the Project Kid and me caught on to it right away. But you never know. They could be, they could have gypsies in their family just like I do, and they could be speaking gypsy. But the videos I've heard, it was definitely gibberish. You know what I mean? Respectfully.
Definitely gibberish.
I shut down when I can't even get a quiet bit of mind because this girl just talks to herself. I know that she's right next to me. Like, I hear her right by me every single time. Just calling the staff when she's not even fucking there.
No, baby.
Yes, please tell them I don't want to be on protective custody. Please tell them that. Please tell them that.
Hello.
Well, I don't know why.
Hold on. says, maybe just, I don't know, muffle, please behave, just behave, okay?
I am. I'm
Okay,
not
just
caused a
keep that
single
in
problem
mind.
since I've been here.
I know you haven't.
Exactly what
I'm
that
talking about
was.
internally
Wow.
well. Please.
Literally I listen to every single thing the staff says to me. Like, I don't do shit.
Yo, hold on. You see, Plug? The
Yeah.
more you listen to it, it's easier to pick up, right? Now, I haven't heard this shit in 20 years, but growing up in the projects, like I said, the babysitters would talk this shit, my older sisters and brothers and shit like that. So I didn't understand it at first, but the more I heard it, so at first it was easy to understand, and then eventually you could start speaking it. But first, it's just like learning another language, right? Spanish or something like that. At first, you could understand what they're saying, but you can't quite speak it. Then you get to a point where you could actually speak it. You know what I mean?
Are you making moonshine over there, DBS?
But the more
No,
you hear it, the
I'm
more
just
you be
eating
able to
my
understand it.
honey bun and I'm drinking my coffee, man. That's it.
CCTVs and Susan meetings either need to be done.
What?
Either need to be done. CCTVs and meetings and either need to be done. Either need to be done. Okay?
I can't understand. So just don't even say that again.
Okay.
What'd you say? Did you make that remembrance page? Why does it keep doing this shit?
Yo, hold
I'm
up.
irritated as
So that's crazy. That's the first time we heard Mackenzie say she can't understand the mom. So this clarifies what we were saying, that the mom actually put her onto the gibberish.
And it goes on what you're saying too, where they put their own twist on it. And sometimes the other person's not gonna. Yeah.
You're 100% right, because at first I was like, oh shit, maybe in some of these videos they are speaking a form of gypsy, because I didn't understand the not the pig Latin, but the gibberish. But that's because it was sped up so fast and they put their own twist on it. But this her saying I can't understand what you're saying only proves that the mom put her on to to the gibberish shit. She was speaking at first, she taught the daughter. They were probably using it to speak behind the father's back, right in front of his face type shit, you know?
Absolutely. I wonder if the moms went to college. She might have learned this in a sorority or something.
Bro, you learn this in the projects, not in a college.
I don't think she's from the projects, so
I know
Definitely
that's right. Shit, new land.
I'm just going with the
Right.
Kenzie, who was talking?
The sorority
What do you
sister
mean?
shit.
Who's that voice in the background?
See, that's me. That reason me.
Oh.
She says I'm the feet on read like music.
All right, pause that.
She's right in the
What is
room
that?
next to me.
She's right in the room next to me.
She's cute always as music.
She's cool as fuck. I like her.
He's at least like he's her.
Good. Good. She's gonna like you too.
She's gonna like you too. Fucking.
That's when I said her mom's was pimping. Yeah, her mom's
What
was
a
on.
weirdo, bro. That's what I'm trying to say, bro.
Yeah, this is sick shit, man. I don't really understand it.
Sick shit.
When a mother is trying to be friends with their children,
right, it's not gonna work, bro. You can't be both, man.
You cannot be both. You have to be a parent first and
You
foremost.
could be a friendly parent, but you can't be a friend. You have to be a parent first. You feel me?
Yeah, you got to be a parent first, and then later on,
course.
in time, you can become
friendly
friends and friendly. You know what I mean? In that
Right,
sense, I don't want to say friends. Yeah, friends.
Right.
I guess, but you know, first and foremost, you got to be a parent, man.
Exactly.
And this right here is not good parenting at all.
Right, and that's a good point. I just wanted to clarify, because of course you could be friends, right? And you could be friendly, but you got to be a parent first. You know what I'm saying? It's important to have some discipline.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a service to just, you know, the universe, bro.
Right.
Being
It's
a
a
good parent.
disservice to society. Facts. When you're not.
Get to that. Absolutely. And this, you know, shows exactly what
Point
we're saying.
proven. Yep.
Point fucking proven.
Well, I have to work, so you can't. I gotta work. I'm sure I would.
It's about like I don't know, it's getting really good. Like, she went back to work and shit. Like, it's getting good as fuck.
Good.
Oh, and like, see, so these are all teasing me. Then like, he's not believing me. Then teasing me. He's there. Like,
This girl today was like complimenting me earlier, like, you are so small, but you have a big, good butt. So this is where I said her mom's be kind of like pimping her a little bit.
Yeah.
The fact that she's even entertaining and indulging in this conversation right here, it goes to show that she's, you know, she pretty much lets her daughter go to survival mode. You know what I mean? Like she'll sell her flesh real quick.
Facts.
He's a B-side.
Oh, nice. There you go.
But then it like also weirds me out because like then I'm like, damn, like usually it's like he's already easier than me.
Oh well, because girls look like 40 years older than me. That's sick.
You know what though? I do. I give people props when they got bumping little bodies. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't try to clean that up, Mom.
Yeah,
that was
yeah, too late.
disgusting. That
Too
was
little,
disgusting.
too late. Sugar free. It wasn't no host or pimp. I probably pimp me type shit.
Yeah, she was pimping.
No, and I technically just like am like an adult, so like it's just like you can't.
And we spoke about this. We actually heard this call, and we were talking about this a little bit. This is this just goes to show you the condoning of this behavior and trying to be friends with your child. Man, you create a one hell of a fucking monster.
I don't feel like it though. I feel like I'm just a kid still. Like I feel like I fit in better with the kids. Like.
You know, so
I
you
feel
got
like I'm just
you got a
immature
lot
as
of
fuck.
healing to do, Kenzie. You know, hell no.
So, yeah, she's gonna be tossed around like tater tots, brother.
Let's get that. You're way mature.
Like I mean, I'm mature, but like a kid. Like I still like
Yeah,
want to do
you're
kid
little
things.
inside. Yeah, which you should always be that way, too. But you
know
have a
what
lot of healing to do.
Oh, you know what? These are cheese are these are have these meters or these are music with these piece and cheese.
Translation: my charges have death penalty. They can give me that and a question.
Cheesy. These are cheesy and cheese me to use that.
No, he said no.
Yes, they can.
Who said that?
The girls in here.
That's aggravated murder.
They're fucking with you. That's them fucking with her hard.
You're not, that charge is gone. That's not the big one. That's the mamma jamma is aggravated murder. That's not the big one. That's the mamma jamma is aggravated murder.
So I can't get.
The fuck is mamma jamma? The mamma jamma? What is that? Manslaughter? Manslaughter?
Mm-hmm.
The mamma jamma? The mamma jammas.
Yep.
Whoa, I say that sometimes too. The mamma jammas. I don't use it in that context, but Jesus.
I can't get death.
No.
Okay.
Wait, warden office. Yeah.
Yeah, cause
I couldn't read her handwriting. It's so curly.
Yeah, it's
So-
annoying as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
They asked me like, "Am I scared?" when I first got here, and I'm like, "No."
Now I am. Oh, now she's scared.
Now she was muffled a little bit. They didn't catch it, but something. But she's on the floor.
Apparently, it's for your safety.
I don't give a fuck. They told me that, and I know. I don't care. This is not giving. It does not make
Well,
sense
if it's
for
for
you
your
to be on the
safety,
floor.
but if it's for your safety, then
Reddit to True Crime Booze, Whitney Mason, and all those subreddit people. Salute.
Hey, salute to everybody in Reddit that's following this case and then keeping their fucking foot on the neck of Mackenzie and her moms. I think we're coming after the Pops next, so stay tuned. We'll be on to that soon.
Ronnie, anything you want to say in conclusion?
Yeah, I just want to say I was fucking right. Straight up.
Okay. You talk your shit, Ronnie.
Talking my shit, bro.
Scandalous.
Scandalous Squadron.
We'll see y'all in the next episode.
One of the most overlooked parts of this case is the role of Mackenzie's father. While most people focus on her actions, the dad himself revealed red flags that can't be ignored. In the heat of that hospital incident, he admitted to officers that his own daughter needed a psych evaluation because she wasn't making sound decisions. That wasn't grief talking. That was a parent exposing something much darker. And that's exactly when the detective on duty stepped in.
Hello. Hi, is this Sergeant Doyle?
Yes.
How are you? Good. This is Detective Jesus from the police. How you doing?
Good. As it says, I talked to
a couple of the officers today. We just happened to be. I'm sorry, I'm congested from a cold. So.
Oh, no worries, Sarge.
Yeah, like I don't mind like writing something, but I don't know how good it would be since there was only like a very, very brief interaction with him. So.
Well, this is was this pertaining to the to that call you guys were sent to August 6th, where she was combative?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the same one. Because I was gonna say I know someone reached out to you guys about that.
Right. And is there? I'm not trying to question your guys' procedures, but is there a reason why no report was generated?
Well, we don't really like unless it's a hands-on or something like that, or like a big disturbance. We don't generate reports for that kind of stuff. It's just
gotcha. Okay. Well, at this point, this is a homicide investigation, and so what Shirilla's dad said to you is material. I consulted with the prosecutor, and it's extremely important because we are trying to show that she intentionally drove the car into the wall. And if her dad made those statements, that's critical.
Yeah. Well, like I'll be honest with you. I remember him saying like she needs a psych eval, but like I don't remember like how he said it, why he said it. Like I remember the word psych eval in there.
Okay. So what you told the officers this morning was that he kind of alluded to or stated that she wanted to take her life and drove the car into the building.
No, like that's not like how I like worded it this morning. He just said like he's like my daughter like was in a serious accident or something along those lines, and he was mad that like the staff wasn't like helping him out. So like he's like they need to do a psych eval. It's just like she wanted to leave. That's why like we were up there because she was screaming and yelling.
Okay. And do you guys not wear body cameras?
No, we do not.
Okay. Well, Sarge, listen, I know this is a pain in the ass for you, but I'm going to need a statement from you. You can reply to the email that I sent, and you got to be detailed because the prosecutor is going to look at it. Like I said, this is a homicide investigation.
No, I totally understand.
So, I know the CAD number, your guys' CAD number is 31787. Whatever the dad told you, describe how his demeanor was. If the prosecutor looks at it and has more questions, I'll have the prosecutor call you directly.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, I was going to say, that was like back in August
6th, yeah. August 6th.
Yeah, I was going to say, like our policy is, like, unless it's a real big disturbance or, like, as long as it's, like, not a hands-on or anything, it's just a CAD call, like, for KCC.
Yeah, I mean that's your procedure. If the prosecutor has an issue with it, then he'll ask you about it, and you just testify to your procedure. But like I said, the details of that encounter are very critical, especially at this point in the investigation, because everything is lining up to show this was not just an accident, was not a random act. So
I don't like. I barely talked to her at all, like, because we stepped out and talked to the dad, and then like I'll have to look to see who came up there with me.
The badge numbers are 3 and 77. Which one are you?
3.
You're 3. Okay.
Yeah.
So number 77 was with you. He was actually. Looks like you guys both got there at the same time.
Okay.
You were there for about 20 minutes, according to the CAD call. But no big deal, Sarge. Like I said, write as much as you can, be as detailed and descriptive as you can. Describe the dad, his demeanor, the circumstances. I mean, like I said, this is going into a homicide investigation. So I'll just give it to the prosecutor, and we'll see. We'll take it from there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll talk to 77 Officer Tucherone tonight too.
Okay. Yeah, and if he had heard anything else, just have him separately send me an email too, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, George. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's your guy, Blue Eyes, the host with the most and tattoos of a ghost. Rest in peace, Boo. Ronnie Blue Eyes, Scandal Squad, DVS, Stuck in the System, New Age Plug, L Plugger. You are now riding with the YouTube streets. Let's ride. Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, yeah, hey.
Alright. He's not, like, I think I'm cool.
Okay.
But yeah, when I get up, I'm gonna try to order some commissary.
Yeah, they have to get that to work for you.
Yeah, I don't know what to get.
What are your options?
I don't know. All I know is I'm getting deodorant because the deodorant we have like smells where like it doesn't like work.
Did you shower?
No, I'm scared to.
Oh, okay.
It's been kind of washing up in the sink.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yes, and Candy was so cute.
Yo, hold
like,
on
I was
right
like,
quick. I just want to say my bad, but she's scared to shower. We're gonna get into all this, but yo, make sure you put the subtitles on and speed it up so we all Gucci. But yo, she's saying she's scared to shower, bro. She's in there scrubbing.
Yeah, listen, man. She just got a train ran on her in the shower, so I don't know what the fuck
Man.
she's talking about. Listen, I think this is all bullshit, but she's definitely not scared to shower anymore.
I hug her so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I miss her so much.
How do you think I did, okay?
Yeah, that prosecutor was pissing me off though. I don't know what like.
I know, I'm like.
I was getting so
like,
pissed
what?
off. Like I wanted to like get up and be like, shut the fuck up, and like tell him to sit like so bad. He was pissing me off. He was so
I was ready
rude.
for anything. We got nothing to hide. You could ask me anything you want.
Like, first of all, when I got diagnosed, nobody ever told me that could like anything about driving.
Put that on the license. Exactly. No,
that was
and
never
you know,
said. Ever.
Diagnosed with what?
Right, and the mother's feeding right into the bullshit. This is crazy. She's enabling, not even enabling. She's enhancing this shit.
She's really leading and trying to. She's leading her in a way where they're speaking like in a code language, like, you don't really have to say much to understand what's going on between the two.
Right. Facts.
If we do have to, then we will.
Yes, like I don't care. Like, why would we lie and just not do that? If I knew that could affect my driving, I probably would never drive. Like,
no, people are allowed to drive with that, so don't say that.
And ever since I got in here, it's been bad again. Like, I don't know what it is. Like I blacked out the other day, and like it was so weird. It was like not normal. Like it wasn't like bad how it usually is, but it was also like not like good. I don't know how to explain it. It was just like the first time I ever had a blackout like that. Like it was like weird as fuck. I don't know how to explain it.
Well, just make sure you're eating. Okay, when you get your if you can do your commissary, make sure you get some chips.
Yo, you catch that? The way she said eating, and we talked about this in the past when we had the girls up. Actually, you know, the ex-girlfriend and the one that was locked up with her, about her potentially, in my opinion, be throwing up food, and you know, because she's always conscious of the way she looks and stuff like that. So the way the mother said eating is like, between you and me, I know what you be up to. You better be eating. Like, that's how I took it. You know.
I can see that. I can definitely see that. But I was definitely going to go more in the direction of maybe some blood sugar situation. Maybe she gets low blood sugar.
That could be.
But that could be a part of what you're saying. That could be, side effect of her doing what you said. You know.
Right.
Salty.
I know. I'm going to.
Although there is salt in peanut butter, so that should be okay.
All I've been eating is peanut butter, bread, and cookies.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to see how that. Please have somebody get that to work for you.
I know, I'm going to. This is just irritating as fuck.
Yeah. Yep.
Like I hate how I don't like how I can't come out of my room. Why the fuck am I on a 7-day hold? That just pisses me off.
It's just part of the procedure. There's nothing you can do about that.
And I'm so scared about like, do you think court went well? You're like.
I don't know. I wasn't in there.
Well, from what you were in there for.
I can't say either way, but I do know that whatever happens is going to be the right thing for this moment. So I can't say anything on the phone.
I'm literally like extremely nervous, and like
I know. I know. Me too.
Like I feel like there's weird shit going on. Like I feel like something like is happening that like I don't know. I just feel like there's like bribery or like something weird going on. Like
and if there's weird shit, then we'll just appeal it.
Well, what if they are good as fuck at covering it up?
Well, that's the problem. I don't know.
Like, how do we figure out that they did weird shit? Like, just because I feel like it doesn't mean it's happening.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, honey. Well, it's not. We can't go there. Don't go there. Okay? We just have to not go there because there's nothing we can do about that part. Okay?
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do. It's literally out of our. It's
Yo, you
literally
see
out.
this shit? You see the deflection, bro? So they're both, they're both obviously insane, but they're up there passing the buck. Like, nah, they're the criminals on the other side. There's allegedly bribery going on, and supposedly this and that. It's like, yo, the misdirection and the deflection is crazy on this one.
It's
You know?
almost like they're talking to somebody, but they don't know who the fuck they're talking to, and
Right.
what they're talking doesn't really make any sense because I've
Yep.
caught two contradictions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Her blacking out being a thing at the wheel. You know what I
Right.
mean? And her trying to say that it was something that's been happening, but you just said you blacked out for the first time. You know what I mean? In jail.
In a while, and it was bad. So like, obviously, it happened before, but not for a while.
No, I'm not buying the shit, man. She's
Right.
a goddamn storyteller. Her and her mother.
Oh yeah, Walt
They're-
Disney with it.
They're over there trying to pull the wool over somebody's eyes. I don't know who the fuck they think they're talking to, or maybe they're subconsciously, indirectly
Yeah.
talking to the fucking DA. But
Right.
I don't know what they're on. They're done,
Who-
man. She's cooked.
Yeah. Who you think you fooling? Not this kid from Newland.
Never hands at this point. Okay. So we just have to pray that she has a nice,
Do
relaxing
you think Jim
weekend.
did a good job?
I think he's amazing. I think he did. I don't think there was anything else he could have done or said. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I do. I think that he knows the truth, and I think he, loved you.
I was like, when I was asking him if I can just testify to show them that like I have nothing to hide, and he was like, I don't know if that's a good idea at this point.
Right.
And I
So
was like,
then in that part,
Yo,
we just
that would
have
be
to
all
trust
bad.
and lean on our lead.
If they put her up on the stand, bro, that would have been all bad.
Nah, I think she would have been able to persuade some jurors.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was the judge, right?
It was the judge, but if she would have went in front of a jury,
Yeah.
I think she would have been able to persuade. The fact that her mother's on her side, heavy, there would have been a lot of things that would have been in her favor. Honestly, she had a better chance with the jury than she did with the judge. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that. I disagreed, but I see your point.
School counsel, and then if we have to appeal it, then you will. We'll revisit that.
They said an appeal takes like a year, though.
Time served is time served with that.
I'm saying an appeal takes like a year.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
So I'll be sitting in jail for a year before my appeal is even maybe seen.
Because we can't go there. Please just don't go there. Just live in right now, okay?
I mean, I hope
There's no
the truth
sense in getting worked
prevails.
up.
If they see the truth, and they'll know that this was nothing but a car accident. They'll
Right.
just see that I there's a third victim and it's me, and I lost
Exactly.
the love of my life and a good friend, and now I have to
Yeah.
just deal with this grief the rest of my life and deal with like being scared to drive and stuff. Like that's just like
Scared to out of all things.
Now
you
she's
came
the
up-
victim. I gotta deal with this grief, and I can't drive. My bad, bro. But this is getting, yo.
Yeah, I can't try. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What does that have to do with the price of fucking tea in China, bitch? Holy shit.
and I don't like how they they had henchmen go and lie on the stand because like I never said that. I said you tried to kill me to Dom, and he admitted to it.
Mm-hmm.
But then I don't like how it wasn't shown.
I know. Every single one of these things is a huge decision. So that's why we just have to hope and pray that everything is going to work out exactly as it should. Okay?
I slept
There's no
19 hours
appeal.
yesterday, like straight.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Like I slept from like 7 to like. Well, I slept from like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4,
good.
5, 6, 7. It was more like 18 hours, but like I slept long as fuck.
That's good.
I keep
You
seeing,
need it.
you know how I told you, like, my eye does that weird little thing where I, like, see a spark?
Mm-hmm.
I just seen it again. I swear it's dumb.
Aww.
Yo, Plug was just,
And I don't know.
yo, Plug was just talking about that. The
Yeah,
eye.
she just said that she saw a spark and that she thinks that it's dumb. She's out of her fucking mind.
Yo.
If you were in court when they said it, they played a text message that I texted to Miss Russo.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna get hypnotized so I can remember. And I was like, man, they probably think I'm crazy as fuck. But like, I really wanted to get hypnotized and to remember, like,
Yeah. No, that
like
doesn't
what
sound
happened.
crazy.
Um,
Yeah. That does not sound crazy, honey.
Well, to people who aren't into that shit, they probably think I'm weird as fuck for that. But
Gigi called me today.
what'd she say?
I couldn't talk because I was about to go in, but she called checking on you. Miss Kent sent a message saying that she's in visitation right now and she misses you like crazy. She's thinking about you.
What's going on with what's the news saying? Like, how's the news putting this? Lincoln's aunt. Okay, dropped Lincoln off, and she was talking to the news, and Auntie Tiffany got mad. She's like, I know, I don't care about what they're saying. And she was like, no, what I mean is, it's like, it looks like bullshit. Like, what is this? You know, that was my take was from the news. And Tiffany's like, oh, really? And she's like, yeah. And Tiffany's like, okay, well, good. I hope more people feel that way because, yeah, right. Well, what did you see from the news? Is what I'm asking.
I have not been watching anything.
Well, I want you to watch it so you can tell me what's like the opinion.
I have been checking the comments. It's nobody we know.
It doesn't matter if it's anybody we know. I don't care if it's anyone we know. What are they saying? Are they saying like good or bad?
Yo.
Like, is it?
Well, they're saying. Well, see, they think they don't know anything, so who cares?
Oh
They're
my
ignorant.
gosh, they're watching the trial go on right now. So clear, like.
Oh.
She's so caught up.
Yeah.
What her image is gonna be.
Right.
And
narrative. They're arguing over this shit.
But whether or not she's gonna be able to, have some kind of like chance of getting out, you know what I mean? Right. But she is delusional, bro, all the way.
Oh yeah,
There's got to be some sort of psychosis.
Oh yeah.
Has never been addressed.
What the judge
Okay. No.
So what are they saying?
No, because the live stream just started yesterday. So I don't know. I have to look.
Oh my God, Mom, why?
I have to look because he didn't start. There's a lot of people saying stuff like, "You guys are adults," and the fact that you're talking like this about an 18-year-old is disgusting. You know, I can't believe this is your source of entertainment and gossip, stuff like that. You know what I mean? And other people, you fit real close with Davion and stuff. They're obviously upset and saying things. I don't even know who they are though. And then the one was like, "I can't believe she dressed up like weed, a blunt." I'm like, well, she didn't.
Wait, can't believe she dressed up as what?
A blunt.
Oh.
For Halloween, or she actually went out looking like a corpse for Halloween. I'm like, well, she didn't. You guys are stupid. She was a vampire, dumbass. So, I mean, it's just people like that, talking like that. They're just dumb.
So are they?
They just be fucking lying, man. She just be telling stories. She's just
lying out their teeth. Right out their teeth.
Is the most of the people saying like that they like think what they're doing is wrong and they know like this is just a car accident, or are the most of the people saying that this wasn't like?
It's kind of a little bit of everything.
That just doesn't help at all.
I know it doesn't. I'm sorry, but it is.
So you need to figure like I don't know. I'm just gonna need to ask someone who like I don't know like.
I don't. Do you want to talk to Kendra?
No, I just want to know like what they're saying.
You hear this shit? She's like, bro, you ain't fucking telling me, but I want to know what I want to
her mother
have to ask somebody else.
Mother doesn't want to tell her that she's fucking cooked. That's what it is. You're cooked, Kenzie. You're fucking cooked.
Way more than me. I haven't.
Okay, yes, and ask her because she's gonna be on it.
I will. Well, and she's reading everything. I haven't seen everything.
Okay.
So I'll ask her.
Okay, ask her. Why aren't you asking her?
No, she's not here. Because she's not here.
Because what?
She couldn't come today. Auntie Tiffany couldn't come today.
Oh.
So she's not here.
Well, have Danny look.
Huh?
Have Danny look and.
I'm not gonna do that. She can't even be here because of how it's affecting her seeing you like that. She's not gonna want to read that stuff. I'll ask Auntie Tiffany.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to know until I call you again. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to call you again.
Well, hopefully tomorrow. I'm not going to get to talk to Auntie Tiffany anyway. She's working.
So I got here Monday, so that's my 7th day here is Monday.
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Because I need to get the fuck out of my room. We're in our room like hella here, like way too much here.
Well, I know, but that's because of the 7-day thing.
No, it's not. It's like everybody is just in their room a long ass time.
I have 1, 2, 3. I know, honey. There's nothing I can do about that, though.
Can you just pay my bond and get me out of here, please?
Yo.
Like, go to a bail bondsman and see if they can do the 10%.
What the
Why aren't you
fuck?
listening? I'm gonna hang
I
up.
am listening. I said thank you to somebody
I don't
when you were
care.
talking. I don't know how much an appeal is. Okay, so can we?
Pay my bond?
It's over for you, kid. You're done. There's none of that shit.
How she even think she had one at the time? Is it $1 million or something?
That only happens if they say, "Yo, you have grounds for an appeal." You get a whole
Right,
new case,
because
and then you
this
get a
was
bail.
2 years ago. Right, correct.
She's out of her rabbit ass mind,
Facts.
bro.
Just wait until Monday. Okay.
Yeah,
See
let's
you
just wait
next
until Monday
Tuesday.
when I can just they're probably gonna take my bond away at Monday.
That's what I mean. So let's just wait.
What
We'll
do you
see.
mean? That's what you mean. They're probably
That's
gonna
what
say
I
there's no
mean.
more bond
I knew she was gonna
on
get
Monday.
heated, bro.
No, we don't know if that's true or not. I know this whole situation sucks, Kevin. You're just gonna have to wait.
This is just wrong. What the fuck they're
I
doing?
know
Like,
it is.
it's so wrong, and they're just trying
I
to
know.
juice it.
I know.
Yes, I'm
I
getting
know.
very irritated. Like, and I need to get the fuck out of jail because they're just trying to fuck me over bad as fuck.
I know.
Tell me why there's a bathtub here.
What?
Yeah,
What?
I would never. I'm not getting in. I don't give a fuck. They have a
Whoa.
bathtub.
What the
No.
fuck?
Is there
They
any
got
time
a
you can shower by
bathtub,
yourself?
bro?
I don't know. I just don't want to get in the shower.
Yo,
I don't.
hold up. Plug
Yeah,
got
no,
some crazy. He got some crazy opportunities for the thumbnails. She's talking about bathtubs, scared to get in the shower, like eating peanut butter cookie sandwiches. Like the possibilities are endless with this thumbnail. Is gonna be crazy.
I don't feel comfortable doing that.
I just want to call this warden person and find out what's going on with the floor and the tablet and stuff.
Yes, the tablet. I really need the tablet so I can watch
Yeah.
movies.
Yes,
Look,
that
after
would
this
help.
call, I'm gonna go try to do my commissary. How about that? And then you call, and then I'm
Okay,
gonna call
and
you
I'll
back.
call that place.
But if I don't call you back, then I have to go in my room
Okay. Yeah, I
So,
got
yeah.
the number right here.
for the warden.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or whoever this is. That's the main office, I guess. What is it?
No, you need to get
She
the
says
warden.
here, just call this number. Wait, warden office. Yeah.
Yeah, cause
I couldn't read her handwriting. It's so curly.
yeah, it's just
So-
annoying as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
They asked me like, "Am I scared?" when I first got here, and I'm like, "No."
Yo, then
Apparently
they
it's for your
immediately
safety.
go into that shit. You see, they talk about, yo, if am I scared, and then boom, they immediately start talking code with that gibberish and that pig Latin, that Connie talk. Like that was crazy. That was quick too, bro. You could run it back, but I just had to point that out for the chat. Salute.
I don't give a fuck. They told me that. I know. I don't care. This is not giving. It does not make
Well,
me
if it's
feel
for
safe
your
being on the
safety,
floor.
but if it's for your safety, then you should have a tablet. If you're not really, you know what I mean?
But yeah, so 1 minute left. I'm gonna let you call that
Okay.
person, and then I'm gonna call you back. Hopefully, if not, I'll try
Okay,
to call you
I'll call him right now.
first thing tomorrow. Well, I'm just gonna hang up right now so you can call them, and I can get a call in faster. But
Okay. All right, baby. I love you.
I love you guys so much. Please try to get me my tablet and or get me off this floor. And I love you,
Yeah.
love you so much. I'll try to
I
talk to you
love
as
you
soon as
too,
possible,
baby.
Mom. I
All
love
right,
you
stay
so,
positive.
so,
Love
so.
you.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye. Love you.
The caller has hung up.
Don't forget to like and
Tablet,
subscribe so you don't miss the
tablet.
next one.
YouTube streets. Yeah.
And as always, shout out to phone calls from prison. You heard?
Salute. You know. Thanks for riding with the YouTube streets. Yeah.
Yep. That was one hell of a call, man. The mother's an enabler. They think
Yeah.
they're in some sort of sorority, and she's away off to college, and she's gonna send her care packages and socks and shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The fact that she allowed this to grow out of control talking
Yeah.
about Mackenzie here, the
Yeah,
monster,
she created the monster. Yeah.
is
It's wild. It's
absolutely
wicked,
wild
wicked wild.
because it seems like the moms always wanted a friend and not to be a parent.
Right.
Because if that was her fucking agenda, she definitely sucked at that, bro. Respectfully. But yo, what
If
do
you
I
want,
know?
yeah, yeah. If you want to be both, you gotta be a parent first. Like it's crazy. It's a scandalous world. But like you said, she's an iPad baby. She's all about that tablet. You feel me?
Yeah, that friendship doesn't come to a lot later on in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just old school, I guess. But yo, till next time, stay humble, but stay responsibly dangerous. Yo, Ronnie, it's always a pleasure, man. We're gonna get up out of here. Salute to everybody in the chat. Thank you
No.
for tuning in. Ronnie, take
Hit
us
that
out of here.
like button if you like something. DVS stuck in the system. Ronnie Blue Eyes. YouTube streets. Peace. Scandalous squad.
Put a finger down if someone close to you is crying, and the only thing you're thinking about is trying not to laugh, because it's a defense mechanism. Put a finger down if you like to chew ice. Put a finger down if you think you can kill someone and get away with it.
Well, she didn't get away with it. Mackenzie Shirilla might be one of the evilest people in true crime. Her actions, and the way she refuses to take accountability, is exactly why we stay on her neck. Her mother Natalie acts more like her best friend than a real parent, always making excuses. But let's get into this so-called bitch list. Police found it in her phone. A revenge book full of classmates' names she targeted. Some of the names are cruel nicknames, others just people she clearly wanted to tear down. And here's the part that leaves you speechless. On that list is a name almost identical to a student from Strongsville who would later take his own life. The family says his death was caused by COVID-related neurological issues, but the fact his name ended up on her hit list makes you wonder just how deep Mackenzie's cruelty went.
As investigators dig deeper into who Mackenzie is, they find that she has this list with a friend that is their bitch list.
It's a very malicious list of people that they don't like and whatever they did to the person or what they want to do to this person too. It's very malicious.
Shout out to the channel Shirilla the Killer on TikTok and YouTube for bringing this conversation to the light. Now, in their video, they said this is not something that they want to talk about, or it's not their story they want to tell. That's not why we're here, but we do want to, for them bringing it to the light, and now we need to put the pressure on Mackenzie, because it's been noted and it's been reported that Mackenzie Shirilla has told multiple, not just one, not just two, multiple students to unalive themselves. Now, when you have somebody that unalives herself and was on Mackenzie's list, that's when you want to quit. That's when the red flags come up. Okay, so the parents are saying that has something to do with he had COVID at the time, right? That might have been a factor, but we can't sit here and say that Mackenzie didn't play a factor, because why the heck is he on the burn list? Now, there's 48 different people on this list, males and females. She's slurring. She's saying some really mean stuff. She calls one person fat, all this stuff, right? And then you see this person's name there. The only person on this list that's not alive anymore. And it just makes you think, like, Mackenzie might have something to do with this. I'm not playing. The bullying that she did and the words that came out of her mouth was very powerful, especially when you're a teenage kid. And what she was doing, there's no telling what she would do to you. Like, it's just disgusting. But I just wanted to bring this to the light because she might be responsible for this. In my opinion, not nobody else's. New Age Plug, you did it again. Now, we also got somebody in the black community calling Mackenzie a hood rat, and it's hilarious. Let's get to that.
You know, sometimes hood rats end up in the prison system. And
I can already tell y'all, this lady is hilarious.
I'm sorry, she is a hood rat.
Facts.
It's just, it's ghetto. It's ghetto. Mackenzie Shirilla is basically a YN. She is a hood rat. Phone calls from prison have released her phone calls, and they've released like about 3 of them, some right after the verdict, some right before the verdict. I'm in the middle of listening to the one right before the verdict, and you know, it is truly, truly disgusting. She's basically a YN. She is a hood rat. There's no way that we all have that fun way of talking, you know, where we're like type shit and, you know, we're talking that TikTok talk and where Andy is, and, you know, but the way that she is cussing and talking to her mother on the phone, not like cussing her mother out, but it's
Kenzie, you're gonna be okay, okay? The fuck, Mom? We can't tell them I'm gonna have like a seizure or something? What the fuck? Type shit.
just the way that she is talking to her mother as if she is another YN on the street. It clearly shows that you went down, you are a destructive teenager, and now you are in jail. And the mother to sit up and allow her daughter to just sound like a hood rat off the street. And I know it's like, but I know that kids that go astray.
Oh, she takes being her child's friend to the next level. You're supposed to have a certain respect and communication with your child, of course. And you try to come off as if you are their friend at times, right? But when it comes to parenting, dude, the Shirillas, they don't know what parenting is. They don't know what it is. And I hope the other daughter came out better. I think what I heard she has. But when it comes to Mackenzie, y'all let her run amok. She's smoking weed. She don't give a shit. She's disrespecting that household. And the dad has no pants whatsoever. We've seen this.
And they end up in the prison system. This is probably how they sound. They sound uneducated because they were just uncontrollable. And then they did some shit to get them locked up. Basically what has happened to her. And so, you know, it's to the mother. It's like, at what point did you see your child going down a wrong path and she came in the house talking that jive talk, because that's what they used to call it back in the day, jive talk. You know, at what point does your child come in and she's talking jive, and you continue this because you want to be her fucking friend so bad that now you've created a little destructive monster, and now she, you know, kills the boyfriend, unalives the boyfriend and the friend, and this is where she is. And you continue to allow this way of life and talking. It's like, at this point is where you would need to now put your foot down and stop trying to be your child's friend and actually let her know that the way that she's behaving and speaking and carrying herself is what has landed her in the prison system.
And what this queen is saying right now is so true. But this is the issue. Natalie doesn't want to lose Mackenzie. The mom is going to continue to be the friend because she wants to be able to be in Mackenzie's life, because Mackenzie cuts it off with the mom, she'll be devastated. If the mom cuts it off with Mackenzie, she'll be devastated. But you don't see the mom trying to hold accountability to Mackenzie. She thinks Mackenzie was in the right. Mackenzie didn't do nothing at all. She should have got a slap on the wrist. And she's not pressuring Mackenzie to do any of those classes or courses inside them walls to make sure that she hits parole. It's kind of like she set her up for disaster and she's letting her just crash. She don't give a fuck, and if she did, she would do what this lady's saying right here.
And if you don't change your ways, because, oh baby, Mackenzie gonna catch another charge in the prison. To me, she's right where she belongs. She is a hood rat. She will catch another charge. She is with her people. Mackenzie Shirilla is with her people in the jail system. Okay? Don't get it fucking twisted. She is right where she fucking belongs. Right where she belongs. With no problem at all. Girl, if you don't back this car up, oh my God. Child.
Now, if this was me, and I'm just playing devil's advocate here, I probably wouldn't have done this video while I'm driving a car, being slightly distracted. Just saying, I do respect what you're saying, though. I just want to throw that out there. I got to call a spade a spade.
So, I just needed to come on here and say that because, you know, it's like, listening to these calls is like, man, this is how you talking to your mama. First of all, not even how you talking to your mama, but this is how you carry yourself as a this is how you talk. This is how you are. You a hood rat. You know what I'm saying? You, and no disrespect to hood rats, but
Mackenzie's a full-blown hood rat. She's a full-blown lesbian now too, that allegedly has been getting her stuff, you know, violated in the cells according to Jumpsuit Pablo. But when it comes to what this lady's saying about how Mackenzie is presenting herself and how she carries herself, it's fucking disgusting. And she's 100% right. And it's not like she's acting black. Hood rat is white, black, Mexican, everybody. Anybody that's in the fucking hood acting like a fucking hood rat. So this lady was 100% right. I respect it. Let's go. Now, the ex-girlfriend that we had on the YouTube streets for an interview, make sure you go back and watch that video. It's a great, great interview. She actually comes with another video, another update, another part of her series talking about Mackenzie. Now, this one, she didn't say anything like this on our interview, and I think it's very, very interesting, and we got to listen very, very closely because I'm kind of confused.
Alright, I got part 3 for y'all. I know y'all been waiting forever, I'm sorry. So, I left off with Jasmine asking about Juice, me kind of blowing off because I didn't want to get into it. So, right after like that conversation comes up, I look up, I see Becca marching across the field. Which Becca is the girl I told you I broke my tablet, we were on and off. Like my whole time down there, all that, she's marching. I can tell she's mad. I can tell by her demeanor she's mad. So she comes up to her, she looks at her all, she's like, hey. And I'm like, hey Becca, what's up? And she's like, can you get up and talk to me for a second? So I get up because, like, you don't understand. Becca will fight everybody there, call me every name in the book, slap me, take me to the hole right there. Like, half of my whole shots is from that girl. But I ain't gonna lie. She's really fun. She kept me on my toes. Like, it was kind of fun.
Jeez, everyone wants a toxic relationship this day. What is the world coming to?
But at this point, we were, like, have not been together for a minute. We got moved. Like, we used to live together and kind of just got moved, broke up, everything. So... but I go talk to her because I don't want the explosion, like I said. So I go over there and she's like, who's this little beep? And I'm like, Becca, we're not doing this. We're on the yard. We already broke up. We've been broken up. We're not doing this. So she's like, okay, that's fine. She walks up to Mackenzie. She's like, I hope you know I'm walking Cheyenne out. You're not walking her out. I've done this whole time with her. You're just another little girl she just done met. And it's always going to be me. And Mackenzie really don't say nothing. She kind of looks scared. She's just like, okay, okay.
I'm so confused. So, Mackenzie's such a fucking pussy. Like, come on. This lady went up and said, listen, that's my bitch. And I'm walking her out of this place, not you.
Well, Becca's saying this, which is kind of crazy because Becca's like nothing to be scared of. She's like super tall, skinny, white girl that went to Ohio State and just got into some messed up stuff and got caught in some messed up charges. I think she was like doing a 7-year bid and she was almost out at this time though. She only had a couple months left. So that all goes down. I walk back over to Mackenzie. She doesn't really say anything. She's like, wow, like, what's up with that, bro? I'm like, no, it's just my crazy ex. Like, she does that to every new girl I talk to. So at this time, the CO's yell, yard closed. So I walk Mackenzie back to her cottage, go back to mine, blah, 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 sleep, wake up. Next time, go meet her again because we had planned to meet again on the yard the next day. So I meet her again. She comes outside. She looks like, the way she's walking up, her face looks like distorted, like stuff like that. Like she got something on her head. So I'm like, what's up? She was like, I've been hearing some weird stuff about you. I'm like, what? She's like, some bad stuff. So I'm thinking like, she's been hearing that I've been robbing all the rugs because I was doing that in there. Just running off on people. Real bad. Like, I can make a whole story time about those stories. And I will if y'all want me to. But, so, she's like, so I'm like, it's probably true. And she was like, I heard you got a kid case. And I'm like, huh, no, that's not true. That's not.
Now she's acting like a big stepper. Mackenzie's a big stepper. She's going to pressure people and say, yo, I heard you had a kid case. When this lady doesn't have a kid case at all.
Not true. Like, that is not true. Like, I thought you were going to say something else. And come to find out, there's another Cheyenne on the cottage. Like, this white girl, she's like about 31 years old. She was like lying to minors about her age and getting with them, and she got caught doing that. So she got some time over that. So she thought that was me. Her roommates were telling her that was me. And I was like, no, that girl is whole different race, everything. And she was actually friends with Juice. And that's how I knew the girl, but I didn't know that was her charges either because, like, this girl was super quiet, didn't never talk, nothing. Like, I didn't even see her until I saw her walking with Juice, for real. So, we clear that up, whatever. She's like, thank God. Because I was kind of rationalizing child charges because you're so cute. Like, she was trying to say, like, I was so cute. She was trying to, like, mentalize it in her head.
Oh, this exposes, Mackenzie. You are the scum of scum. You would be with a child molester. You would be with a female chomo. You would be like the Gulf Coast Stapleton, the woman, Brittany. That's who Mackenzie is. You're a chomo lover. Because the second you thought that she was a chomo, You thought that she was so cute that you still would be with her. Fucking gross.
Like, why I would do that. And I kind of got quiet at that point. I'm like, I don't think there would be like any right for someone to do that. And she was like, oh no, I was saying like maybe you were 16, she was 18. I'm like, no, like none of that. My charges are trafficking, like Pablo Escobar style, not Jeffrey Epstein. Like, no, that's not me. So she kind of backtracked at that point, like, oh no, I just knew it couldn't have been right. Just trying to take back her statements because like I kind of like called her on it. And she's like, I just knew it wouldn't be right. I knew that couldn't be you, whatever. Like my roommates always talk crazy stuff. Actually, they gave me a nickname that I go by in Wheeler. And I kid you not, she looked at me and said they call her Shirilla the Killer.
She is a complete joke. She acting like she has bodies under her belt, like she put in work. And I'm not saying this as a good thing, but in the eyes of a criminal and somebody that's been up the road, and you have somebody saying, my name is Shirilla the Killer off of a car crash, they're going to laugh at her. And RP to all the victims, including the gentleman that committed suicide. Thoughts to his family and prayers. You know, mental health awareness is very, very huge. And I'm not, in conclusion to this whole video, I'm not trying to say that they're wrong about what happened, but it's just a coincidence, or it's not, that he's on Mackenzie's list. But anyways, man, this is New Age Plug. You did it again, the YouTube Streets podcast.
What are you doing? You need to get away from me. You need to get away from me. I'm calling the police.
What the fuck? Yeah. Yo, Kenzie, this your last ride. Yo, Kenzie, this your last ride. You can't run, you can't hide. Yo, Kenzie, this your last ride. Yo, Kenzie, this your last. You can't run, you can't hide. Yo, Kenzie, this your last ride. Yo, Kenzie, this your last. Boy, you Eminem crash. You cheating that Yoda just like a Benz. You give this bitch a second chance. I swear she'll do it again. Yo, put her in the water in prison with them sharks if she can swim. I think she is a mean girl in the pen. She ain't got real friends. Put her in the cell with Sarah Boone. She's gonna break and bend. Yo, Sarah Boone, put you in a suitcase, now your life gon' end. They done raped your ass, tied you up and then taped your ass. Put you on the screen, yeah, they taped your ass. 2 bitches done ate your ass. Ooh, cause y'all ain't got nothing to do. Yeah, you should've never did voodoo. They ran the chain just like choo-choo. Now you crying just like boo-hoo. All them kites, they send them through. I know you want K2. All your friends said they gay too. All your friends, they gay too. This bitch won't see outside till the year 2035. You can't run, you can't hide, that's your last ride. I know some bitches that gon' pull up and they slide, but I know some dudes that won't do shit, yeah, look at hide. Danny Masterson's in prison, living the best life.